Meyers Crossing, starring Robert Dunkirk as Sheriff John Quinton, co-starring Elaine Powers as Judy Sunderland, Martin Allister as Dr. Ray Mathers, Derek Eastman as Deputy Eric Grimes, Mason Porter as Nate Anderson, Patricia Keaston as Edith Huntington, Jet Behringer as Bobby Scooper Madison, Sharon Meadows as Anna Anderson, and Stuart Parsons as Bert Cummings. Meyers Crossing.
This is WHXP Radio, the WHIP, 1606.1 on your dials. Meyers Crossing is brought to you by Wild Bob's Buckhorn Sarsaparilla.
That's right. It is the real world-famous Bob Buckhorn Sarsaparilla. Here at Wild Bob's, we have been making our sarsaparilla the same way since 1885, in small batches that have been slow brewed and triple filtered. That's what gives our sarsaparilla that supreme handcrafted flavors that leaves a smooth and satisfying taste that will leave you wanting more. That's Bob's Buckhorn Sarsaparilla. Only available at OG food stores.
Help! Help! Over here!
Somebody get the sheriff! There's a dead man here!
Okay, folks, let's break it up. Move along. Someone go get Doc Mathers.
Don't worry, I'll go get him.
Does anyone know who this man is?
Yeah, I've seen him at Sunderland's saloon last night. I mean, they might know who he is or was.
Who is this, John?
Oh no, Doc.
His throat's been cut. And look, isn't that Scooper's knife?
There's a dead man out by the livery, Nate. What can you tell me about him?
Sheriff, I'm not surprised you're here. It's that prospector fella, isn't it?
There was a prospector in here? Can you tell me what he looked like?
He was a tall man, grey hair and beard, missing a tooth up front.
Do you remember what he was wearing?
Sure do. He was wearing a waistcoat with thin black and white stripes. I remember because the pocket was torn in the middle. Looked like he'd got caught in barbed wire or maybe thorns.
What else do you know about him, Nate?
Well, John, he came in just before dark, asking for a beer like most other fellas. After a while, he started drinking whiskey, getting all fired up, yelling how he struck it rich. He even shut up the ceiling. I tried warning him not to be so loud about having gold and such, but he didn't want to listen.
When was the last time you seen him?
It was after midnight, right after Doc Mathers took a cowhand to his office after Scooper stuck him in the foot.
Something isn't right about this. Who else was in the saloon?
Well, let's see. There was the deputy Eric, Scooper, Mac, the piano player, two of the ranch hands from the McCoy place, Buck, Junior, Jack and Marcus were playing poker.
Is that everyone?
You know how busy it gets here. I can't remember everyone.
Take it easy, Nate. I know you see a lot of faces. If you think of something out of the ordinary, just let me know. It just might make a difference.
Looks like he's been dead for about 7 hours, give or take.
That would put the killing at about 1 or 2 in the morning. He said you had to take Scooper's knife out of some unfortunate cowboy's foot. What happened to it after that?
Your deputy took it. He said he'd give it back to Bobby.
So the last person you talked to was Eric?
Yep.
Morning, Eric.
Morning, Sheriff.
What can you tell me about what happened at the saloon last night?
There's nothing much to tell you, Sheriff. Scooper was corned as always. He made a bet with some poor fella that he could stick his knife in a wanted poster across the bar. As drunk as Scooper was, when he threw that knife, he nailed that cowboy's foot to the floor. I ran for Doc Mathers. Then me and some of the others in the saloon toted him to the doc's office.
What about Bobby's knife? Doc says you took it.
I did. After I left the doc office, I saw Scooper sitting outside the bar. He was feeling mighty low about sticking that fella in the foot. I handed him his knife back, and he told him not to be throwing his knife anymore. He looked up at me with a strange look in his eyes and said he had some thinking to do, and slipped it back into the sheath.
What do you mean by a strange look in his eyes?
Just that, Sheriff. He had a strange look in his eyes. I don't know what else to tell you.
Scooper, are you in there?
Morning, Sheriff. What can I do for you?
Bert, I'm looking for Scooper. Have you seen him?
I've been here since sunup. I haven't seen him. Come to think of it, his horse is gone. You don't think he had anything to do with that fellow who got his throat cut, do you?
It wouldn't be proper for me to say what I'm thinking, Bert. At least not now. Did that prospector leave his horse with you?
He sure did. Paid me $10 just to shoe his horse.
Which horse is it?
This Pinto over here.
I'm gonna need to take a look at his saddle.
Do whatever you need to do, Sheriff.
I'll be taking his saddle and bags with me. Good morning, Bert.
Good morning, Sheriff. Yahoo! It's Wild Bob's Buckhorn Sarsaparilla. That's right, it's the real, world-famous Wild Bob's Buckhorn Sarsaparilla. Here at Wild Bob's, we've been making our sarsaparilla the same way since 1885, in small batches that's been slow brewed and triple filtered. That's what gives our sarsaparilla that supreme handcrafted flavor that leaves a smooth and satisfying taste that will leave you wanting more. Try it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream for the best sarsaparilla float anywhere. That's Bob Buckhorn Sarsaparilla.
It's been nearly 2 weeks, Sheriff. I know you don't want to say it, but there hasn't been hide nor hair looking for Scooper. He killed that prospector and took his gold. We found Scooper's knife next to the body. The man's guilty.
I understand your feeling on this, Eric, but something just ain't right. I know Scooper. It's just not like him. I can't bring myself to call the man a killer.
Well, neither one of us will ever know without Scooper.
Sheriff, come quick. It's Scooper. He's hurt real bad.
He's over here.
Eric, go get Doc Mathers.
I'm already on my way, Sheriff.
He's hurt real bad. I never seen so much blood.
Help me get him off his horse. Easy now.
I hope he makes it.
He's barely breathing.
Okay, folks, move back. Let us take care of him. I know you're all concerned about Scooper, and we thank you for it, but go on your way now. Go on. Let's get him to my office. Eric, John, you take his arms.
How's he doing, Doc?
Well, he's resting. I've never seen a man tore up worse than he is, John. Even the men that I treated after battle had a better chance than Scooper does.
What do you think happened to him?
He got into a tangle with a wildcat. He's got deep claw slashes on his back, his right leg, and both arms. He also has 4 puncture wounds from bites, 2 of them on his head and face, and 2 on his neck. He's lost 2 fingers from his left hand and his thumb on his right. I sewed over 300 stitches. It'll be a miracle if he makes it through the night.
We want to thank you all for sitting a spell and listening to our story. We hope you all come back next week. You're always welcome in Meyers Crossing.